Welcome to San Francisco, a city built on sand dunes and gold dreams, shaped by fire and reinvention. Stand here today, and you'll hear a dozen languages, see Victorian houses beside glass towers, feel the tension between past and future. But rewind the clock, and this peninsula was almost empty. Just windswept shores, a few villages, and a bay waiting to be discovered. Let's step through San Francisco's transformation. From Ohlone settlements to Spanish missions, from gold rush chaos to earthquake ruins, from counterculture revolution to tech capital, through historical photographs and sketches carefully brought to life. This is a city that never stops changing. For thousands of years, the Ramaytush Ohlone lived here, about 1,500 to 2,000 people, in dome-shaped homes made from willow and tule. They fished the bay, hunted in the hills, and ground acorns into food. They managed this landscape with deep knowledge and care for roughly 10,000 years. Then, everything changed. In 1769, Spanish explorers arrived and saw the narrow strait we now call the Golden Gate. And 7 years later, they founded Mission Dolores. The mission system reshaped everything. Native peoples converted, put to labor, while disease devastated communities. By 1834, only a few families survived. Mexican control remained light after 1821 independence. By the 1840s, Yerba Buena had 800 people, a dusty outpost on the world's edge. In 1846, Captain Montgomery raised the American flag in Yerba Buena's plaza. Mexican California ended quietly. The settlement had fewer than 500 people. In 1847, the name changed to San Francisco. It remained a backwater until everything changed. January 1848. James Marshall found gold at Sutter's Mill. Word leaked, men abandoned jobs. San Francisco emptied. Then news reached the East Coast. President Polk confirmed it. By early 1849, thousands were coming, overland, around Cape Horn, across Panama. Ships arrived by the hundreds. April 1848, 850 people. By December 1849, 25,000. The harbor turned into a forest of abandoned ship mass, vessels left behind as crews ran for gold. On shore, the city was muddy chaos, tents, gambling halls, and vigilante justice. And for many, the real fortunes didn't come from digging, they came from selling supplies. In 1853, Levi Strauss arrived, creating durable work pants reinforced with rivets, built for a boomtown that demanded tough clothes. The population was staggeringly diverse: Chinese, Latin American, European immigrants. The city burned 6 times between 1849 and 1851, rebuilding bigger in brick and stone. By the 1860s, San Francisco was the West Coast commercial hub. The 1869 Transcontinental Railroad connected it to the nation. By 1900, 342,000 people lived here, the largest West Coast city. Cable cars climbed hills. Victorians lined neighborhoods. Nob Hill held mansions. The Barbary Coast held saloons and danger. Chinatown housed 25,000 in 12 blocks. The Palace Hotel stood among the world's finest. The city felt permanent. April 18, 1906. 5:12 in the morning, a magnitude 7.9 earthquake. Buildings crumpled, streets split. And then, fire. Gas lines ruptured, water mains shattered. With no pressure to fight the flames, San Francisco burned for 3 straight days. By the end, roughly 80% of the city was destroyed. About 28,000 buildings were gone. Around 3,000 people were dead. 200,000 were left homeless. And in one haunting image, photographer Arnold Genthy captured smoke billowing over the ruins. San Francisco rebuilt fast. Within 5 years, largely reconstructed. Steel frame construction. New City Hall completed 1915, dome larger than the Capitol's. The Panama Pacific Exposition proved recovery. 18 million visitors came. The 1920s brought growth, but crossing the bay meant ferries. The bridge idea seemed impossible. Joseph Strauss believed otherwise. Construction began in January 1933. Workers dangled from ropes high above the water. Below them, safety nets, nets that saved 19 men. But the job was still deadly. 10 workers died when scaffolding collapsed. Then came May 27th, 1937. Opening day, 200,000 people walked across. It was the world's longest suspension bridge at the time, painted in that unmistakable international orange. Post-war years brought change. The Fillmore became Black San Francisco's heart. Jazz clubs thrived. But 1960s urban renewal destroyed much, displacing thousands. The 1950s beats gathered in North Beach, Kerouac, Ginsberg, Ferlinghetti at City Lights bookstore, rejecting mainstream culture. They were precursors. The 1980s hit hard. AIDS devastated entire communities. Then came 1989, the Loma Prieta earthquake. 63 people killed. But at the same time, just down the peninsula, Silicon Valley was building something new. In the 1990s, the internet age exploded. Netscape, Yahoo, eBay, Google. The dot-com boom went wild. And then, in 2000, the bubble burst. Billions vanished overnight. But the infrastructure stayed, and it became the foundation for what came next. Mid-2000s, social media, mobile phones, cloud computing, Facebook, Twitter, iPhone. A new boom, bigger than before. Housing prices soared. Longtime residents pushed out. Tech buses blocked. Uber, Lyft, Airbnb disrupted industries. Salesforce Tower rose. Homelessness became visible. COVID-19 emptied downtown. But San Francisco rebuilds. Always. Over 800,000 people, 40% born outside the U.S., still attracting dreamers. And that's San Francisco, built on sand and dreams, shaped by gold and earthquakes, reinvented by counterculture and technology. From Ohlone villages to glass towers, each generation builds on what came before. If you could walk these streets in any era, which would you choose? Drop a comment and tell me which city you want to visit next. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always, we'll see you in the past.